What's up, y'all? It is finally Monday again. I feel like the weekend is not long enough, but thankfully I am off today. So I have a bit of an extended weekend. So yeah, that's cool. I don't have anything to do today. I don't have anything on my schedule. So I'm just going to hang out, and gives me time to give you all like a little life update, talk about this past month and the things that has been going on. So we'll get off into that. I'm going to get up and do my morning routine stuff, and I will see you all soon. All right, what's up, y'all? I'm back. I am finally on the road. What I decided to do, since I don't have anything planned, was get some updated professional headshots. I got a retwist yesterday. I got an edge up on Saturday. So I was like, you know, it's a good time to get it done while I'm looking fresh. So yeah, I got my suit on. I have my jacket in the back. So I'm gonna go to the park, get some shots. Hopefully it's not a lot of people, because I always get like super shy in front of the camera when people are, you know, watching and driving by. Y'all know people, they be in your business. So hopefully there's not too many eyes watching. So I'm gonna go there, do that, and then go back home to change and probably get breakfast, get a workout in, and then I will see you all again so we can have a little chat. All right. Okay, y'all, what's up? I am back, and first, let me just apologize in advance. I'm outside, close to the street area at my complex, under the trees, under the shade. It feels really good here, but you will hear cars in the background. Hopefully it's not too distracting, but you will hear them and see them. So the way that my complex is like situated, it's on like a back road, and a lot of people like to use this back road to get to the main road. So that's basically the situation. But anyway, I am back and I'm finished ripping and running. I will, oh no, I feel like this is, even if it's not too distracting for you, it's a bit distracting for me, but, and I'm gonna try to like, press forward, press through it. But anyway, so I got some professional headshots. I got that out of the way. I think I'm pretty pleased with them. So once I edit them, I'll like post about 2 of them so y'all can see what they look like. I did it myself. So about a month ago, actually, I ended up buying a new camera, the Canon R5, and I've been like so obsessed and so in love. It's my first mirrorless camera. It's the first like real professional body camera that I've purchased myself. So I have really just like been in heaven and been taking it everywhere with me. And I had an 85 millimeter lens. It was the Sigma lens, but I bought it used about 4 years ago, and now something is happening to where like it's a bit broken. Like you can tell it's about to detach itself from like the base, and I really didn't know how much longer I had with it. So I went ahead and bought one of my dream lenses, which is the 24 to 70 millimeter lens. It's not Canon, but it's Sigma, and this time I bought it new. So hopefully I'll get a good amount of usage out of that. But anyway, so for my headshots, I was trying to play around with the 24 to 70 millimeter lens, and it really didn't perform like I'm used to, because the 85 millimeter lens, it's a prime lens, and it's really the best lens to have when you're doing like portraits, headshots, close-ups, all of that. So I just went ahead and used that lens, and they turned out really good. Anyway, let's get down to what I've been up to lately. I don't know, I feel like my life isn't that exciting. And I don't know, I feel like I don't really do much, especially because I don't live in the city anymore. I'm like 45 minutes out from the city. So the only time I go into the city is when I'm working, which is Monday through Friday. But on the weekend, I just like try to stay out my way. But 2 weeks ago, my partner and I, we had went to Los Angeles with his parents to celebrate their 30th anniversary. And this was their first time being on the West Coast. We all really enjoyed ourselves. We ended up doing, so we did a day at Universal, we did a day at Disneyland, and we did just like a day to do touristy things like the Hollywood Walk of Fame, what's the Chinatown, and the Santa Monica Pier, so all of those things. And we had a blast. This was my first time at the Universal in Los Angeles. I've been to the one in Florida plenty of times, but the one in Los Angeles, it was really fun. One difference that I noticed is that, so of course we did like the Wizarding World, went through that, went through Jurassic World and Mario World. This is my first time at Mario World, and although I didn't get on any rides, my partner and his parents, they did, but like I'm more so of just like a sightsee type of person when I'm at parks, especially like if I know that there are going to be long lines. I just like to shop and buy stuff. So that's typically what I do. So while they were on the rides at Mario World, I was just walking around, getting pictures and stuff. And the world was everything that I thought it would be from like the videos that I had seen when they were in the process of building it. It was dope. It was so amazing. So I think that y'all should check it out. I don't know if they have it in Florida yet. They might. I don't know. I know that when we had went to Universal in December, they didn't have the Mario World yet. But I don't know, now they might have it. And then what else? Jurassic World was the same. Now, the Harry Potter and the Wizarding World, I did notice that they did not have I forgot the name of the ride, but it's Hagrid's ride. And so when we were in Florida, we rode that one, and that one was really fun. Like, it's the best ride, one of the best rides in the park. So the one that we got on in LA was I don't know the name, but it's the Quidditch one with Harry Potter, and it's basically the simulation. That one was really fun too. But out of the two, the Hagrid ride was my favorite. So did that, and another difference is because you're in LA, they have like the studio tour, and the tour is like an hour ride, and you're on like this cart, basically. It's a tram. And they take you through like the studio lots, and it's basically a ride of its own too, because they take you through like the sets of like Jaws and like Wild Wild West and all of that, and then you enter into these big studio buildings, and like it locks you in, and it's basically a ride that it takes you on. It's really, really cool. I'm happy that we did do that and got to experience that. And then just seeing like the back lot and like the offices and people just, looking important and being important in their office. And I don't know, it made me feel a bit like I wanted that job. Like that's the field that I should have went in. But it was really cool. It's just, watching people in their element and all of that good stuff. So we had a good time. The food was good. We ended up going to this soul food restaurant that I was a bit like skeptical about, because, when you think of soul food, I associate soul food with the South. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. So like soul food is a big thing here, like Memphis, Tennessee, Bolivar, like all of those places. And so just hearing soul food in LA, I was like, I don't know. But I do like the fact that I believe it's Black owned, and it's in their downtown area. And it's called Fixins. Yeah, it's Fixins. But we tried it, and it was really good. I ended up getting like their fried chicken with Kool-Aid, the yams, and mac and cheese. Chef's kiss. It was really good, well seasoned. The mac and cheese, it was not dry, it was cheesy and creamy. It was good. It was really good. I think that was one of the best spots that we ate at. There was another spot called Mama Por Dios, and it's like I won't say high end, but it's like an upscale Mexican spot, like Mexican cuisine. And I honestly forgot what I had, but I want to say that was good too. And I just like the environment and the atmosphere. It reminded me of like STK, if you all have been there or heard of it. It's like one of those places. So that was good. And then we ate at another place called, I think it's OC Cocina or UC Cocina, something like that. I'll get the real name and attach it for you all. But that one was a Italian style cuisine, and that was really good as well. So I really didn't have anything bad to eat except for the hotel food. We had breakfast at the hotel that first morning, and it was overpriced, and the food just was not good. So the next morning we went to a place called Egg Tuck, and I had first heard about Egg Tuck. I think it was either Boston or Chicago, and I had them for breakfast, and I fell in love. So they specialize in like egg sandwiches, but it is one of the best egg sandwiches I've ever had. And so we had that the second day in LA. But yeah, all in all, we had a really good time. I ended up taking my partner's parents' photos at the beach, and they loved it. The photos were phenomenal. I'll have to post the photos for y'all too. Okay, hold on. Okay, that Red Bull truck was super loud. But anyway, so yeah, it was their first time at the pier and they loved it, got their photos. It was very crowded. So now that we've, my partner and I, we've been to LA a couple of times, I told him the next time that we go, I would love to find like a more secluded, a more private beach where it's less traffic and just like, you know, be out in the cut somewhere and yeah, just be secluded because Santa Monica Pier and that beach, people everywhere, like everywhere. So I will suggest that for you all. Like, if you haven't been, of course, go get that experience. But after that, just, you know, find another beach to chill at and relax and enjoy if you do go. Um, And that was really about all we did. So yeah, LA was one of the biggest highlights of this past month. Another highlight is that I have been reading the Harry Potter series. So right now I'm on the Half-Blood Prince and I feel like a big kid. I have really been enjoying myself. So of course, like many of you, I started reading Harry Potter. I'm sorry, that motorcycle was really loud, but I don't know, I might move. I think I'm going to move locations to where it's a little bit quieter. But on the other side, there's a train track that comes. So I think I might just stay over here. Okay, so yeah, like many of you, I started reading Harry Potter back in like, I think I was in either 4th or 5th grade when it came out. And so we read the first book. And I didn't read anything past that for years, but I did watch the movies. And I was a bit obsessed and attached, but I feel like now that I am reading the series, I'm even more attached. So I read the second book like maybe 10 years ago, and then just recently, a month ago, I picked it back up and I read The Prisoner of Azkaban. I read The Goblet of Fire and The Order of Phoenix, all within a month. And now I'm on the Half-Blood Prince. And it has been an incredible journey. I recommend anybody that has not read the books, but like, if you love the movie, I guarantee you that you will love the book. If you're not a book person, listen to the audiobook. So there's an app that I have called Libby, Libby, and it's basically a library. So all you need is a library card to sign up, and you have access to millions of books, audiobooks, regular, just like ebooks, all of that. So download Libby, get your library card. I think nowadays you can get a library card online. You don't even have to go into the library anymore to get a library card. At least I know that's how it is here in Nashville. But yeah, go through that process and download the audiobook and just listen to it. So much information and missing links and pieces that are not in the movies that are in the book. You may have felt like that, you know, you understood the movies because like you didn't have anything else to like cross-reference it with or whatnot. But I'm telling you, so what I've been doing is like after I read the book, I'll do like how it was in school, in middle school and high school. You know how the teachers would like read a couple of chapters or read the book and then they would have you to watch the movie. So that's exactly what I've been doing. And I've fallen into that trap of like comparing and contrasting and like notating like what's in the book that's not in the movie. And it's so much that's missing. So many questions that I have had that has been answered. Like, please I implore you all to read the book, listen to the audiobook. It's really great. I've become attached. So I also have a new favorite out of the series. At first, it was The Goblet of Fire. That was my favorite movie. And it was because it was, although we know what happened towards the end, it was still a bit lighthearted before things got super real. It was the coming of age film. And I just loved that about the movie. Now that I've read past that, and The Order of the Phoenix, it was not one of my favorite movies, but the book, my favorite. I don't think I need to read The Half-Blood Prince or The Deathly Hallows to know that The Order of the Phoenix will continue to be my favorite book. So many answered questions in there. So many, it's a lot. It's a lot. That book, it was a lot. I won't spoil anything, but Order of the Phoenix has been my favorite book. And I have a colleague so she's read all of the books and has seen all of the movies, and she's obsessed. And so she's very excited that I'm reading the series now. And so she sends me like these memes and everything. And I have been dying laughing at the memes that she has been sending me for Order of the Phoenix. They're so funny. But yeah, I think that everybody should read this. And like there are a lot of things so like I provide her with updates on like how it's going and all of that. And so when I talk to her about it, and I'm mentioning certain things like Winky and Grop and all of these like different things, she's like, I don't remember that, or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, I think it may be time for you to revisit the series. And I think that this is like a series that I feel like I would revisit maybe like every 5 or 10 years or something like that. But I will say that I've been thinking about like my next read after this series. So I've never really been a fantasy reader. I've always loved books that were like historical fiction or nonfiction. And so that's basically been my main genre of books. And I don't know, now that I've read Harry Potter, I think that I want to get off into more fantasy, but I feel like I'm going to get let down because there will not be anything else, any other book to compare or like to give me that same high that Harry Potter has given me. So my colleague did say that she was going to give me a couple of books to check out, and I'll look into it, of course, and try to get through the books that she recommends. But yeah, I don't know, I'm a bit like sad, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully there are more fantasy books that give me the same high as Harry Potter is doing. So we'll see. If you all have any recommendations, definitely let me know, link them, comment, and I will definitely check them out. All right, so I'm kind of burning up a bit, and I'm a bit hungry because I didn't eat breakfast. I just been drinking water this morning. So I'm gonna go scavenge for food and then go back in, do some editing on these photos, and I will chat with y'all later. right, y'all, so I am back home and for the last time today. So I'm about to knock out these edits, put something on Netflix to passively watch while I work on this, and that's probably it for today. So I will holler at y'all later. See y'all soon.